Hi, 7th grade. This week we're starting with Chapter 2, Section 2. Hopefully you got your work from Friday in. If not, please turn it in. Make sure to send pictures of your homework that are easy for me to see. Today we're going to be working on exponents and multiplication. We're on page 72, so if you want to open your books, you can follow along. What's important today is to understand that when you're multiplying numbers or variables with the same base, we're going to add the exponents, okay? If we're going to be multiplying numbers or variables that have the same base, we're going to add the exponents, okay? So here's what I mean. Here, 3 is the base. Okay, and they are the same. The 2 and the 7 are the exponents. So if the bases are the same, we're going to add the exponents. So 3 to the 2nd times 3 to the 7th is 3 to the 9th. We're not actually multiplying today. You don't have to tell me what 3 to the 9th power is, and you don't have to multiply anything from the original problem. What we're doing is combining the powers. We're going to be doing it with variables too, right? Because that's the algebra piece, okay? So if we have a as a base, and it's the same, that means we're going to add the exponents. In this case, we don't know what the exponents are, so we're going to leave them how they were given. So a to the power of m plus n, and it can't be combined further. So this would be our answer, 3 to the 9th, and this would be our answer for this problem, a to the power of m plus n. Okay, let's try some. Here we have -2 to the 3rd times -2 to the 5th. So if we go back up to our rule, when the bases are the same, we add the exponents. The base here is -2. So we have -2 to the power of whatever our powers is combined. So 3 plus 5, which means our final answer is -2 to the power of 8. We don't have to multiply -2 8 times. This time we have three factors that we're finding the product of. Okay? 3 is the base. Here we have 1. There's nothing written as a power, but we still have 1 3. We have 2 in this factor, and we have 3 in this factor. So to combine them, I have 1 plus 2 plus 3. So my final answer is 3 to the 6th power. How are we doing on these? I hope good. I hope they're making sense. Let's try some algebra. Y cubed times y to the 6th. So our bases are the same. They're both y's, which means we can add the powers. So 3 plus 6, which is 9. So our final answer is y to the power of 9. Simplify. These are going to be a combination of numbers and variables together. Okay, so we've done numbers up here. We did both times, positive and negative numbers, and then we did one with variables. So now we're going to do the combination. Okay, so in this case, we need to kind of separate all of the factors. Okay, so I have 2 times 3. Those are the two numbers. The factors both have the same variable base, a. Okay, so 2 and 3 are not the same, but a is. So I can add the powers of a, which are 2, and then here I have 1. There's one a. So if there's a letter represented, there's at least one of them. Okay? Which when I simplify this, this is the word that means you need to multiply. Okay, simplify. That means I have to combine them. So 2 times 3, that is 6. And then I have a to the power of 3. So not hard, but some things we need to keep track of. Okay, let's try another one. X to the 10th power times x to the 3rd. Our base is just an x. So when we combine them, we're going to get x to the power of 10 plus 3, which is x to the 13th power. One more like our first. So here we have a negative 4 times a negative 3. And then we have y's. Okay, our bases are the same, so we can add the powers, 5 plus 5. When I simplify, when I multiply this out, negative 4 times negative 3, a negative times a negative is a positive, so I get just 12. And then for my base and powers, I get y to the 10th power. So my final answer is 12y to the 10th. If you guys have any questions, come see me during office hours. Make sure that you get all this information in your notes today. For homework, we're going to try some even problems on page 74 and 75. We're going to do 10 through 16 and 22 through 32, all evens in both sections.